welcome to Envision. I'm Deanne Conrad, Community Relations Supervisor. We are talking today with Dr. Brian Maher about our school board election, which is coming up on the second Tuesday in April, April 10th. We have 2 open seats on the board. Tell us a little bit about their 3-year terms. What else do people need to know about the people that are running for these positions?
Yeah, 3-year terms is right. You're part of a 5-member board. One of the things I always like to tell people when they're considering running for the local school board is there's nothing more local than your local school board. It is truly local politics. And what a great position to be in, where you can have an impact on reading scores, on school safety, and also on the taxes that we spend in our community. I mean, it is a wide variety of topics that you'll address in that position. So it truly is a local position.
Right. So we have 2 open positions, and we have 3 people that will be on the ballot for that election on April 10th. We have various vote centers around. Why is it important for people to get out and vote? Historically, we've had low turnout for school board elections, and we really would love to see that change.
Yeah, I think at every election, I think the more the merrier. So number 1, make sure you're registered to vote. And then number 2, make sure that you exercise the opportunity that you have to vote. And the why is really based on what I said earlier. There are so many things that truly impact you locally. You know, something might happen in Washington and you might think, oh, that really doesn't have an impact on me. Here it does. We're talking about teachers who live in our city. We're talking about students who are your neighbors. We're talking about tax rates that we all pay. We're talking about curriculums that we implement. We're talking about safe schools. We're talking about policy. All of those things that impact what you do and how we interact in the ecosystem of Sioux Falls. Those are truly what a board member impacts when they sit on the Board of Education.
Right. We've been lucky to have wonderful board members that have invested their time, and there really is. This isn't just show up at the meeting and you know, put in an hour's worth of work. There's a lot of background that needs to be done, and a lot of digging that board members need to do to understand the school district.
You're exactly right. So our board members have their regular Board of Education meetings, and those are twice a month, about an hour, usually a little less than that. But what that doesn't include is the preparation that goes in prior to that meeting. Also, there's a board work session, 1 per month, that happens. Beyond that, there are committee meetings. Beyond that, I meet with board members once per month to make sure that we're all on the same page as it pertains to school district issues. And you also have statewide committees that some of our board members are on, and legislative issues. And there's a lot to this very part-time position.
Yeah, and so this is a part-time position in that they are paid a whole $75 a day when they do
per meeting.
Per meeting, yes, when they do events, whether that's a committee meeting or what have you. So it's not a super lucrative deal, but very, very important.
I don't believe anybody does this for the money. I really don't. I don't believe they do it for the scrutiny that they get to, because they get a lot of that, and sometimes they're just covering up for a decision that the superintendent makes. But they really put their hearts and souls out there. And one of the things that I love about our board right now is we have 5 good people on our board, and those 5 people have to mesh to come together to be one board, and that's always a challenge. So we'll see what happens in the next election. As you mentioned earlier, I would just really encourage everybody to make sure they're registered and to get out and vote.
Yep, April 10th is the election. You can check our website to find out the nearest location for you to vote, and please do just make time to get out and cast your ballot and be part of the process. Thanks for joining us today on Envision.